Good afternoon. This is your author Mark coming to you with another video discussion. Now, I've been thinking about this for a very long time, and I have a question for people. Have the words "Make America Great Again" become just a political slogan? Because, to be honest with you, the more I look into it, the greater, I don't know, the greater, how to put this, the greater, the way I think about it is, that because of our economic situation, or, or, or basically how the world is changing, the slogan "Make America Great Again" is just that. It's just a political slogan. Now, having said that, now would we have to ask ourselves: Can America be great again? What you have to understand: all empires go through these type of cycles. Cycle one is, the empire is born. The second one is the empire tribes, grows and grows, and then the empire then the empire falls. Those cycles have been happening throughout millennium. Now, I was wondering, this thing makes me wonder: has the American Empire has well, no. Let's put it this way. How can I put this in good words? Has the American Empire, or is the American Empire experiencing its own decline right now? Because the way I see it, with the economic situation, with illegal immigration, all these other things. Now, I feel, this is my opinion and my opinion only, that the America that we knew, that we grew up with, is on the decline. Now, there a lot of, you get these lot of talking heads on the news, and whether you watch CNN or anything else, they're saying when Trump comes into office, America's going to be great again. Well, this might be true to some degree, but what we have to realize is that, because a lot of those things, the way America has declined through the age, it's going to take two, in my opinion, two lifetimes to fix whatever is broken with this country. So it's gonna basically take a lot. If it's fixable at all, then it's gonna take a long time for America to get fixed up again. And unfortunately, in my opinion, President Donald Trump is not going to be able to do it in all in one term. I mean, he may fix it here and there, but it's whether we look at it this way or this way, the America that we knew is on the decline. Now, we have to ask ourselves: is Donald Trump going to win this election? In my opinion, I have kind of on the what do you call seesaw effect on this. I'm kind of like this, up and down on it, because see, the thing is, you have to understand: has the president been already selected? Who's going to win the election? All that. I would have to say yes, because all you have to do is analyze. Of course, there's a presidential debate coming up, and everybody knows that. That's going to be between the presidential debate is going to be between uh, Joe Biden and Donald Trump. That's obvious. But what we have to understand is think about who did they select to be the moderator of the debate? CNN's Jake Tapper. Now, is Jake Tapper one of the worst people on CNN? Not really, but he is not so great either. So, but as soon as I'm kind of analyzing this now, as soon as they selected, in my opinion, as soon as they selected Jake Tapper as a moderator of the presidential debate, then unfortunately we already know that that fix is in. So, but anyhow, I'm asking myself this particular question too. I know that a lot of those candidates, whether Republican or Democrat, promise you this when they get elected. Now, question. Okay, I'm an individual with a disability. Okay, I've struggled with things in life, whatever. But the thing is, has any of those candidates, whether Republican and Democrat or Democrat, question. I have a question for you. Have they said how they're going to improve the lives of people with disabilities? Any of them, whether Republican or Democrat, have they said how we're going to improve the lives of people with disabilities? No. How we're going to make them more mainstream and so that they can participate more in our society with employment, etc., etc. Did they ever say how we're going to break down the barriers to employment for people with disabilities? Yeah, they mentioned it here and there, but here's the real deal. I've kind of researched this, and to be honest with you, the more I look at it and the more I analyze it, we don't have that bad here in America as people with disabilities. But like, for example, because we can still start up our own business, we can still start up our own companies and all that. But the whole thing is once we start reforming the Americans with Disabilities Act. I mean, what does that mean, reform? Well, the schools should teach people with disabilities how to start up their own business, how to prepare themselves in order to start up their own business. And see that this is great about America, that even if you're an individual with a disability, you can start your own business. You can become a writer. So we don't have it that bad. I mean, we could use a little bit more help, but what you have to understand, but the thing is, what you're gonna have to, what people with disabilities will have to stop doing in order to be more successful, and they can be successful entrepreneurs, etc., is basically stop depending on the government. That means you, as an individual with a disability, has to take initiative in order for you to make things happen. Now, there's another thing that kind of bugs me. Now, I mean, I like NASA and all the space travel. But question for you. I have a question for you. Have you ever seen a person with a disability participate in the astronaut program? Have you ever seen a person with a disability going into space through NASA and everything? Now that would be a great, in my opinion, that would be a great undertaking, that you can train a person with a disability to be the first disabled person in space. Now, this is just an idea. Now, whether it's a good one or not, well, they could take it under consideration. So, I mean, in reality, I'm questioning though, like, you know, my question to you is that even possible to make a person with a disability an astronaut? The possibility is there. I mean, we talk about the future, how great it's going to be, and all that stuff. Well, in my opinion, I think if we make a person with a disability as an astronaut and go through the NASA's astronaut program or whatever, then I think that would be a great step. Now, see, because what I've been doing research on this subject all the time. I do it all the time. Now, for example, how come, like in schools, I mean, I'm not just talking about people with disabilities in general. How come in our schools they don't teach you how to set up a business, how to set up an LC, how to set up a budget? They don't teach you none of these stuff, but they do teach you a lot of useless stuff. Now, I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and I'm gonna see you in my next YouTube video.